The World Bank has approved another loan to South Africa. Welcome to this YouTube channel where we discuss how to build a prosperous South Africa and grow the nation and get young people and old involved in their democracy and actively involved in building their country. My name is President Mpho Dagada, the President of Arise South Africa. Now, the World Bank has approved a loan of $1 billion to South Africa to help South Africa disbundle Eskom. Basically put, this means that the World Bank is giving funds to Eskom, about 20 billion rands if you put it in rands, to actually break Eskom down, to allow private owners, private players, to be able to supply Eskom with electricity and charge Eskom for that electricity. Now, I did a video before where I explained that disbundling Eskom is a bad idea. We're giving capitalists the authority to be able to decide what Africa does with its electricity, and that will not end well. If you want to watch that video, check the comment section below. I've left that video for you to watch. Now, let's go into this. A loan shark. How does a loan shark operate? You go there desperate. I need to take my child to school, or my mother is dying. She needs to go to hospital. She needs medication. The loan shark says to you, no problem. I'll give you that medicine. However, my terms, I want 30% interest every single month on that loan. The loan shark gives you the money. You save your mother. Immediately, your mother gets well. She's able to start recovering because of the medication that you bought through the loan shark's money. As your mother continues to recover, your mother decides that now that she's getting better, she wants to get a job. She wants to start prospering. She wants to build her future. The moment she decides she wants to do that, the loan shark says, no, my interest has been accruing. Terms and conditions have been changed. I need more money from you. Your mother begins to be stressed out to a point where her whole life revolves around trying to give the loan shark his money. To the point where she's so stressed, she's unable to focus at work, she's unable to grow as an individual, and she begins to fear for her life because the loan shark is threatening to take everything she has. The loan shark goes in further. He begins to study where she goes. He comes to public areas to embarrass her. He begins to come to certain places where she finds as places of rest, like her house, her home, comes and threatens to destroy her if she doesn't pay back that money. This is what the World Bank does to countries. The imagery of your mother is important because I need you to understand that the World Bank destroys the things you love in a country through interest rates. They give you loans. They know you can't afford them. That's why I've called them the loan shark. They know that countries that cannot afford these loans, they will be able to control forever using interest rate. The fact that we had to get a loan in the first place shows that we're unable to actually manage this debt. If you look at Eskom, majority of Eskom is in debt. That debt keeps growing year on year. It's unmanageable. The loan shark doesn't care. He doesn't need to see your documents. He wants to give you money so that he can own you and control you until the point of death. Yes, I said it. Nations die financially. Their economies come to a complete standstill because of the interest rates that the World Bank gives. Now, it's important for us to understand that this money that they are giving to a corrupt ANC government that I've proved through another video of mine, Chancellor House, that you can go and watch. In that video, I explain how the ANC has crippled Eskom. It's important for you to realize that they do this again and again. They take loans and they wait for the next government that will come in power to pay back those loans. Their mentality is, we'll be gone when those loans are due. And because we'll be gone, it doesn't really matter. will let the next generation take care of it. That means you and I, when we enter government and we want to build factories, we want to build new industries, we will not be able to because we'll spend the rest of our life collecting taxes from the nation, trying to pay back the World Bank. They don't care because by then they'll be dead. By then they'll be gone. By then the country will be destroyed. By then they'll have investments internationally and they won't care that we'll be suffering with these wicked loans of wicked interest rates from the World Bank. What do we do to stop this? There is no other option but to arise. No other option but to ensure that come 2024, we ensure that this wicked government is taken out of power and we instill a government that will serve the people. We, the people, must arise. There's no other choice. We can't stop these loans if we're outside of government. They'll continue taking these loans. They've already taken more loans to build independent power stations. They continue to take out more and more loans. There's nothing that we can do to stop them unless we're in power. Unless we ensure that this 2/3 majority, or this majority that they've got, is done away with. And we have capable, knowledgeable people in government that will begin to actually instill the right systems to ensure that we're able to build the nation of Africa. The truth is, we don't need the loans. Africa's a rich nation. We have the minerals. We have the know-how. The lie is they take the loans to stop Africa from growing in the future. Because when we grow in the future, they'll come for us with the interest rates to ensure that Africa always becomes their lapdog. Arise, South Africa, arise.